Welcome back everybody to the Minecraft Travels. My name is Warrior009 and last episode I left you off with making a wither skeleton spawner in the nether. Now it didn't work out that well, but I did some research, I looked up some things, watched some videos, and I think I got it more correct. I got it better. It's not great, it's not exactly what I want, but we'll go check that out. I wanted to do a lot of the work just to see if it would actually work, because last episode with me doing all of that work and then it not working out in the end, it was kind of boring. I didn't really enjoy the episode. I was going to debate putting it up, but I did publish it anyways. But today I'm going to first start off with my new treasure chest. This is about 6 hours worth of mining with a silk. I've got a couple silk touch pickaxes here because I just sat at the zombie spawner one day for like 8 hours and just did other things while that was working. So I got a bunch of experience, found some diamonds, and got some silk touch pickaxes. Actually, one of these is from before. So I've got all of this. So we're gonna go through and use the. I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. So we're gonna hit the things that actually drop, like that are affected by Fortune 3. We're gonna do that real quick. That should take about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna take you into the nether, show you the new wither skeleton spawn trap thing, and then I'm going to kind of explain what I want to do next with it. Like, it is, once we get in there, you'll see it's pretty far away, so there's a couple things that I want to do with it, but we'll start off by doing some of these things and start using the oh my, this coal is gonna take forever though. Start using the Fortune 3 pickaxe, but we'll start off with the diamonds. That's what everybody wants to start off with. 10 blocks of diamonds. Let's see what we get. 23 diamonds. It's a pretty good return. That's out of 10 blocks, 23 diamonds. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Now next we have some emerald ore, so you guys can probably tell that I went pretty far away, because if you guys don't know, with an old world seed, you need to go to new chunks once there's an update. So since we've been in this world for a while now, I had to go long way away. The cave I was in, there's a skeleton spawner, and it's 1,800 blocks that way. So it took me a while. Remember to use the fortune pickaxe here. And these aren't my first emeralds, but they're definitely the most emeralds I've gotten, which is pretty lame because it's only 5. Do lapis next. Just make a wall of this somewhere. We'll hit this. So it's 16 blocks. Oh, there's gonna be a lot for this though. Oh, and I blew through my wall. Put that back real quick. How much lapis did I get? 1, 2, almost 3 stacks of lapis. So that's a really good return. Put that up there. Then we will do redstone. Redstone we're going to go outside, so I can just line it all up here. But yeah, it's kind of fun doing it with a silk touch pickaxe, because then you save a lot of room in your inventory, because as you guys know, if you just mined coal by itself, it would just stack up really quick, and it gets kind of annoying when you're really far away. And I guess that is the good thing about having ender chests. What I had was a kind of a home base out there with an ender chest, and so I just returned to it and put more things into it, like every 10 minutes or so, and then go back. And then at the end I kind of had a good idea of what I had to bring back, or what I didn't have to bring back, and stuff like that. So if you guys ever, like in just normal Minecraft, if you're in Tekka, it's a lot easier because you have backpacks and stuff like that. But if you're just in vanilla Minecraft, it's always a good idea to make a, like if you have the materials, just make an extra ender chest that you can carry around with you. Then have one at your home base, or even if you don't have the materials for it, just make a little base at the cave that you want to go to. And spend quite a bit of time there. Like, I ran into a couple abandoned mine shafts, so got lots of rails. That's actually kind of one of the things I want to do in the nether eventually. Let's see how much redstone we got here. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of levels of experience. That's for the diamonds. That was also another like 10-hour stint at the zombie spawner. Lag out for about an hour. Okay, so that's all the redstone. And coal's going to take a while. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to get the Minecraft travels back on schedule. Like today, it should be coming out today, which is Wednesday. I've been slacking. Like usually I try to record these episodes before the date that I want them to be published, but this basically needs to go out today so that Tekkit can go out tomorrow. And there's good news with Tekkit, so look forward to Tekkit in the next day or two. It'll probably come out Friday, which would be the 11th. So, but there's very good news with that. So, make sure to be watching your sub boxes, even though they're all jacked up with YouTube. So make sure you're watching for that. But I want to get it back on schedule because the original schedule was Minecraft Travels on Tuesday, Tekkit on Thursday, and then other videos are just thrown in wherever and whenever. So, and I don't know how that. I might only do a stack of this because I don't really need coal. We got all the important stuff done. Just want to see how much we got from one stack of 64 here. One stack of 64, not that great. Not that great of a return. But we'll put the coal back. We'll put the redstone where it belongs and the lapis where it belongs. Just down here. Redstone lapis. What do I do with the lapis? Oh, I put it back upstairs, that's right. So we'll put the coal in a random chest here. That's full. Are any of these not full? Oh, these are a bunch of rails from the abandoned mine shaft. That was quite a ways away, so just throw all this in there, I guess. Put that there. I have my diamond chest plate that I need to put back on that is about to die. And actually, before I go to the nether, because I know the last time I almost died. Like, I want to put the enchantment on the boots, and I might do that later in the episode, but... Or, yeah, on the boots. On the, diamond. Like, I want to make more diamond armor, which I just got diamonds, so... But for now, just in case something goes wrong, I'm just going to throw some new armor on. I'm going to eat up real quick, and not click on the crafting bench. Then we're going to travel to the nether. Travel to the new wither spawner. So, like I said early in the episode, I tried to look up on some things. Some people that do a lot of tutorials had a lot of good advice, like a good tutorial video. So I was watching some of those, and a lot of them had the same ideas to them, and I tried to make it as close to what they suggested. So once we see it, I can go into a little bit more detail, but it is kind of far away. So one of my plans of doing is making a kind of like a little side room off of the side of this the portal room, and then it will have a train track that will go down. We'll probably just blow through a bunch of netherrack, or because I don't really want to bring it up onto the nether fortress, because then I'd have to make a barrier for gas and crap like that. So, oh no. So I was just trying to come over here to look to see if there's any lava, which there is, so I wouldn't be able to just straight blow through, but now that I'm down here. So we'll have to figure out a way to do that. Whether we might just make a tunnel through the netherrack, and then a couple like bridges over. And I'm gonna be stuck down here, aren't I? Need to get back up there. I need to get to that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Of course. Gotta waste my Fortune 3 pickaxe because all I have is Silk Touch. And Silk Touch is actually a lot harder to get than Fortune 3, it seems like, so. That should be enough. Just pillar up here and then. Like, the new thing's really close to where I did the last episode, so we're going in the same direction. But since we have this here, like, maybe I will just bring the train track up, and then I can come down the middle of the nether fortress here, and down the stone. Like, I would definitely go back and make this look a lot better. But I just want to make a way to make it a lot easier to get to and from this thing if it does ever start working. I mean, it does work, it just doesn't work as well as I thought it would. And of course, we're gonna have a bunch of these guys. Shit. Jump! Actually, I want to kill you. I want to kill you. Get over here. Damn it. Okay, so as you guys can probably see to the left here, this is my new wither spawn trap thing. So, like I said, I watched a couple of videos, and a lot of them said that you could just make it too high, and it'll work just fine. And I have seen them spawn in here. It's just not very often. Actually, I don't have any torches. I can make some. Light this up for you guys, because I know in some of my videos the nether's really, really dark, and it's really hard to see. And I only have 4 torches. That's brilliant. That there. And the reason it's so dark in here right now is because wither skeletons do get affected with the amount of light. So I didn't know that. I thought they were good, regardless of what the light level was. But they need to be a 7 or lower, so it's pretty much just like dim darkness here. The other mobs in here don't get affected, like the magma cream, or yeah, I keep calling them magma creams, magma cubes, the blazes, and zombie pigmen. They don't seem to be affected by light level, but withers definitely are. So just trying to make it as dark as possible in here. There's probably, yep, there's 2 of those in there. And good thing about this is that they can't fly away. But another thing I have to make over here is some sort of... Oh, there's 2. Oh, that was cool. They weren't here and now they're here. Maybe I just need to be close. See, this is good because then they can't hit you. Like, I dropped a stone sword. Damn it, I just want a skull. So maybe I have to be close to it. That would make sense. So I'll just have to make a room somewhere where I can hang out, do potions, and... Like, I might just do it so that I have a bunch of, like, the nether wart, and then I can do potions and stuff and just wait for them to spawn, just like any other spawner, really. You gotta be close enough to them to make it work, I guess. But there's 4 levels here, and it's based off of a, kind of a crossway in the sidewalks here, or the walkways here. So, it originally looked like one of these down here, but it did not have, it'll be like this one right there. So it looked a lot like this. So I saw that they did spawn on here, and from what I read, that they only spawn really on nether fortress, or what would be a nether fortress. So like my original one wouldn't work really because it didn't really branch off of a true nether fortress. Like, it did have this here, but over here it just, like, this isn't really sectioned off as a nether fortress. So I screwed up a little bit on that part, but from what I was reading, that we had the little sidewalks here. So shit, shoot him. Shoot him. What? Kill them all. No. Oh, we have a new blaze spawner now, I guess. So, sorry about that. We have the sidewalk here, and so I branched off of, like, this is where the main area of the sidewalk was, obviously, because you can see it goes that way, that way, and that way. And then it branched over here, and then it had this little tower thing, which I just kind of built off of to make my ladder going up and down. And this actually isn't what I wanted to have near it. There really isn't supposed to be any type of structure near it. So just these little like huts or the little staircases. You're really not supposed to have these near it. So I didn't want to put it here. But I already kind of ruined that one. As you guys can see, like I tried to build another just really big flat platform up here to see if it would work. But then I really like went into detail and really looked up some research and some videos and basically figured out that this wasn't gonna work either. Like, just everybody seemed to do a structure that looked somewhat like this. The one I was looking at had 4 layers, and it said that it could go 10 layers above the level of the 10 layers above the main level. So this is the main level, so I think it goes 4 layers up and 6 layers down or something like that. So, but since it's only too high, that allowed me to have 4 layers instead of having 2 or 3 like I was originally going to plan on doing. So, and plus, as you guys saw, with the 2, it's kind of nice because then they can't hit you. And you guys even said that in the comments, and I'm glad you guys are still suggesting things. Man, I cannot talk today. I cannot talk normally. You guys are suggesting things in the comments, and it really does help me. It lets me kind of know what I'm looking up is true, like when it gets verified by a couple people. So that's always nice to have. The only thing is, a lot of these guys show up, so that when there's like a wither skeleton or a blaze guy, these guys start showing up, and then if I hit them, obviously bad things happen. But then here I tried to make it so, like, the other thing they suggested was try to make it as a limited amount of space that they can spawn as possible other than this area. So I was trying to make it so that they would spawn, they'd have 4 levels of spawning, but that they couldn't spawn out here. And I'm not sure if Minecraft switched it. I seem to remember thinking that they did, that things can't spawn on half slabs or transparent blocks such as glass. So, and ender chests, and not ender chests, enchanting tables. Because if you put like a torch or a glowstone thing under an enchanting table, it still lights up. So I think that's considered a transparent block. So I tried to spread this out as far as I could, or as far as I thought I would need it. I don't know if this is helping or hurting me. Get inside. It doesn't seem to be helping at all, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure they changed it. Who knows? They probably didn't, or I don't know. I am having trouble keeping up with normal Minecraft with all the things that are going on in Tekkit, so I'm hoping this works out eventually, because I would like to get some ender skulls. Not ender skulls. I cannot talk today. Wither skeleton skulls. So that we can get some ender bosses. Not ender boss. Oh my god, this is terrible. Wither bosses, so that we can fight them in the overworld and get some things so that we can do beacons and stuff. Because I really want to start getting into that. All of the new stuff. There are fireworks. There's a blaze here. Get him. What the? How did this happen? There wasn't a hole there before. I don't have it. That was weird. So I'd really like to do some of the new things, and it basically requires me to get a wither skull. Actually, a lot of them. I think I need 3 per boss. Oh god. So so I might actually need to make another one of these somewhere else. I want to make it in a new place, hopefully. Somewhere where it's a little better. Okay, we're going to hang out in here. I want to make it at a new nether fortress that hasn't been really touched. I mean, we do know that they do spawn here, so that's a good thing, but it's not the ideal conditions. It isn't a lava lake, but there are a lot of other places. Like, this is a fairly large nether fortress, so I'm looking for a smaller one that has these little crossroad things so that I can build it up further. So, and then even maybe making 2 or 3 of them would be kind of nice, so that if I had a centralized area, a centralized base, I could have a couple wither skeleton spawners around. And when I say spawners, I kind of mean just the traps, like the little platform things. There's no actual spinning box like a normal spawner, like our zombie spawners or anything like that. So I'm gonna tour around for a little bit after the episode while it's rendering up. So hopefully I can find a new one that's not like 8,000 blocks away, because that, like, I do like it. They do spawn every once in a while, but I just don't feel it's as efficient as I've seen in other videos. So, but if you guys have any, like, if you guys saw, I mean, I pretty much showed you everything about that. If you guys see anything that's blatantly wrong with it, and don't just say like, oh, you, like, simple stuff that just either, well, I guess you can just have any suggestions or anything. Like, I'll let you know if I already know that, or if I did something for a specific reason, because chances are I did something for a specific reason with that. Like, oh, you're not supposed to use stone bricks. And it's like, well, I know that they spawn on anything regardless. That's a big guy. I'm gonna go get him. Oh, are you kidding me? Can I get down there? Don't want to jump. Any way to get down there? We'll leave them. But like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for the wither skeleton spawn trap thing, I don't even know what to call it, because it's not a trap, it's not like an automated thing, and it's not a spawner. So we'll call it a spawning pad. How about that? Spawning pad, wither skeleton spawning pad. We'll call it that. So if you guys have any suggestions about that, and don't just say like go to a new place, because yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Like, I really don't like it when people either make simple, really simple comments, and or things that happened in the episode. And like, I understand some people want to comment right as they're going along through the episode. So let's say like we're about 24 minutes in right now. In minute 7, I did something wrong. You're gonna want to type that comment right away, and I understand that. But chances are, I might have fixed it later in the episode, and then it just seems like I need to say, well, I already did it. They're like, well, you should have done it. It's like, but I already did. So you're kind of late on the times here. But like I said, I really like it when I have suggestions from you, because that means you're watching the episodes. You're legitimately watching the episodes. You're not just sitting there like I do sometimes and put out a thing and then like listening to it in the background and then completely forget about it. But when you guys do comment, it lets me know that you guys are watching. It lets me know that you guys are still somewhat interested in the series. And then it lets me know what you guys want to see later. Blast protection. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Protection for... oh. That's actually a pretty good helmet. So what do we got here? New diamonds, yeah! I kind of wish I could change the color of the enchanting thing. It'd be kind of cool. Instead of purple, if you could change it to like blue or green or red or something else. But what else was I gonna do today? So I showed you the treasure. I showed you the new wither skeleton pad. We're gonna call it the pad now. Ender chest. I want to do more stuff around here too. Like, I've been watching some other guys either streaming or other vanilla Minecraft series, And I just feel like our world's lacking. Like, I know I'm not the most design savvy guy, but this is like weak. Extremely weak compared to some people. It's like, oh. I mean, Buster's looks really good. Compared, like, it's funny. You have like Warrior's side and then Buster's side. And people keep asking when he's coming back. I don't know when he's coming back. I keep asking him and he just keeps basically blowing me off, so we'll see. There was word that he was going to be playing Xbox today. Oh my god. He's been offline for 42 days or something like that, so. But I want to make it more like his. His is like decorative and kind of, and I'm jumping subjects here, decorative, and like he has some cool style buildings and all this stuff. And his castle looks rustic and like it's supposed to be here, instead of like all of my things kind of look, I don't know, they look forced to me. And maybe it's because I built most of these things. I mean, we built the path and stuff, but like my house, not really in love with my house. It's kind of boxy and bland, and it's got a standard roof, so probably do something like that in the future. And some other things that we had in our old original world before we started doing YouTube, we had a major automatic wheat farm. Like, we've got this little thing over here. I mean, we got these farms, but then we have that automatic thing over there. If you guys don't remember this is just pumpkins and watermelons hooked up to a redstone circuit. But we had one in our old world that held like 500 wheat. So I'd like to do that again somewhere where we could do potatoes and carrots now, and then have potatoes, carrots, and wheat. And then we could do another major one of those that has watermelons, pumpkins, and then if anything else comes out, like I know we have cocoa beans. We could probably grow some. I don't know if cocoa beans will grow in these environments. Probably not. Well, actually, they should, because I could just put them on the trees. So we can make a cocoa bean farm. So we can do some new things. Like this series is really more geared towards having fun and just having a true let's play, instead of like tech. It's really turning into more of a tutorial, which I really enjoy doing. I really like doing that. I'm a lot better at doing that, so I want to get this to be a lot more fun, a lot more laid back, and that does involve you guys. That involves you guys suggesting things and asking for specific things. And I mean, obviously there's certain limitations on what you can do in this, but if you guys have any like design things, like if you have a picture, you could link a picture to the to my Twitter account and I'll see it. But a picture of what you've done, a picture of what somebody else has done, and maybe like, oh, this looked really cool, you could try to do this. And there will be a major redstone update coming up, so we'll have to learn a lot of things involving that, but hopefully that won't be too difficult and I could do some really cool, like I like the redstone. I'm not very good at it, but I do like doing it. It's not extremely difficult to learn, but it's just a matter of taking the time to do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I mean, it was just kind of me showing you what's going on and kind of what I've been up to in the last week. Didn't really do much today. I didn't show any building or anything because there really wasn't. I already did the building to try to see if it actually worked, and now that it, like I said, I keep saying this, it kind of works. Doesn't work as well as I want to, but we'll deal with that later. But I will be making a minecart track to that place regardless of if it's as efficient as I possibly want it, because guess what, it's what we have for now. So probably in the next couple episodes I'll keep going, mining some things and making some more tracks, because we have a bunch, as you guys saw earlier in the episode. So we have a bunch of tracks that we can build build a tunnel to get there. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We did some new things. We got some new armor. We showed you the wither pad. We showed you the treasure chest, all of my winnings from the last 6-hour mining expedition. I mean, if you guys ever want to see that, just ask. I can put a mining expedition video up. That's not terribly difficult to do. Just me go walk around and hit stuff with a pickaxe. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, leave a like, hit the like button. Don't leave a like. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Leave a comment. That really helps me out. It gets it out to more people. More people can watch it. More people can learn about this series and the Tech It series, which all in all does help me out with views, subscribers, lets me know people are actually watching this. So thank you for watching the episode and have a nice day.